Okay, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be checking out a dubstep compilation, which is brought to us by a pretty surprising figure, and I wanted to see if it's any good, and for whatever reason I can't spell, so hopefully this nigga's name still pops up. Nope, it does not. Okay. Anyways, we're going to be checking out Midnight Tyrannosaurus's, what's it called? Den of the Nerds compilation? Yeah, and for whatever reason, my Wi-Fi is just refusing to work. Here we go. Boom. This is 11 tracks, I believe. Yeah, it's 11 songs. I've heard of everyone on the compilation, yeah. And the first thing I want to say before getting into this compilation is I'm glad it's not a new label, because we definitely don't need more half-ass labels in dubstep in 2025. I'm actually for the idea of bigger name producers curating compilations that they release under their, you feel me, their name, while putting on underground, more up-and-comer guys. I actually think that's a solid idea to put people on. So, actually, hats off to Midnight T for doing this. And yeah, it's been a while since I've really bumped him like that, but he's definitely a legend in his own right. With his fucking squelchy, nasty sound that he's been putting to the table for like 1.5 decades at this point. Yeah, making loud, screechy robot. I wouldn't say robot noises, but July 2011. Yeah, he's definitely a legend. I wouldn't say GOAT necessarily, but he deserves his respect. Yep. Okay. Not sure what to expect here with this. But like I said, I welcome bigger producers just putting together comps like this. So let's get into his song, which is the first track. That's Sledgehammer.
There is no one left to trust. How does it feel? Enough of this!
Okay, wait, hold on a second. That's a lot to process. Just gotta charge my phone here on the side. I'm not sure if that rock section worked with the dubstep drums, and for him to take it out so quickly, what was up with that?
How does it feel?
Like, it sounds good, but the dubstep snare is so annoying in this context. You know, it's just too loud.
Enough of this! No more tricks.
So far I'm liking it. It's his classic sound. Yeah, I mean, it's what you expect from him.
Realize.
I know there's a lot of people that don't like the sound, and a lot of that group of people also discredits Midnight T because they personally don't like his sound, which I think anybody that says Midnight T is overrated or doesn't deserve the level of attention he's gotten over these last 14 years is talking out of their ass, because he's done a lot for dubstep. Actually, it's fine if you don't fuck with his sound, but you have to give credit where it's due, I feel like. I'm probably going to add this to Uproar. I like this. Also, an interesting choice not to sidechain the basses.
Time is over.
They might be. I just don't hear it because the drums are hitting into the mix so weirdly.
I can feel your grip over hell weakening. Let them all see how weak you have become. You are beneath me.
I've always fucked with his vocal sampling.
You always were. You are a weapon. I am a god.
Like the tonality.
Realize. And it can be harnessed. Your time is over. Now I will be the one they fear.
Oh, that gives me nostalgia, that this whole shit going on here. That impact sound sounds so 2015. It's decent. It's decent. I expected this kind of thing from him. I got what I wanted. It's pretty good. So a predominantly quarter note thing with some triplet shit towards the back end of those drops. I like it. Next up is Sora with Most Wanted. I'm not a fan of Sora, but I did like his Sudden Death remix with Sweet Tooth, so this could be good.
2 code 6 parties are approaching you 20. I need you to clear for code 3 pursuit. David, both clear.
Nice intro, bro. Why is this giving me Need for Speed Most Wanted vibes? I'm such a retard. Fuck a track title.
Sora! Be careful!
Great break sounds with the trench sustain, the telephone sustain, just put in there just very briefly. I'm liking this. Nice notes, simple, but they work. Actually sounds like Nerve with heavier drums, but I like this like new rhythm trench blend. This is working for me. There's like choir sounds in the back. I'm hearing like this voice like I like that too. Hey, so far, bro, This shit is pretty good. I appreciate this extended midsection that continues on, the non-drop action going on in the intro. I like this beat. Usually when dubstep producers incorporate like trap beats, especially rage-leaning trap beats into their stuff, it feels so forced. But here, it's just, yeah, it's seamless transitioning and seamless writing too. The flow isn't as great here, but I still really enjoy the tonality. The tape stop breaks actually work, which is pretty rare for dubstep. Yeah. I'm gonna add the stop roar too. I like this. Which, by the way, for those who don't know what that is, it is my underground dubstep and heavy bass playlist. Make sure to check it out. Link is in the description box. So far, I have not been disappointed yet. This could be a promising comp. And obviously, the song also feeds into my Need for Speed Most Wanted nostalgia. I could just feel my PSP in my hand right now, but it's a cool song. Next up is Tracy with the Samurai. Tracy also makes some pretty cool stuff from time to time. Let's check it out. Wow. Nice, dog. This reminds me of Predator by Crispy. That's the kind of aura this intro is giving off. Oh man, I love that bass sound, whatever that is.
I think this is a very good day.
Great distortion and contorted tonality and sound design. I'm liking it. I love the poppy snare. He's doing the Space Laces thing with the noise fills. I like that a lot.
Maybe you can have one
It's a pretty great heavy rhythm song.
Just like it someday.
Refills are crazy too. During the turnaround.
What do you want from me?
Great bass sound.
Put your hands behind your head and lean over the car.
Yeah, that slicey metallic sound design just works super well with the distortion and everything else in context. Comp's 3 for 3. Okay, next up is Crash Out by RAMSAY. I wish dubstep producers stopped naming their songs Crash Out. Here we go. Really nice sweep sound there into the build-up. There's something off about the mix down. I'm not sure if it's the main sound design there being a little tinny. Obviously the sub bass is doing work. I love how it just like pushes downward. I'm not sure. It's definitely a grungy sounding song or drop. I'm also not sure if the start stop necessarily works. That empty space in between, sometimes I'm not sure how to feel about it just yet. So far, this is the worst one. It's okay. I just feel like the sound design doesn't have much body to it. The high end is present, so is the low end. Yeah. Something in the mids is a little quiet. Cool outro. Yeah, as far as like heavy rhythm tear out hybrids go, this is fine. I'm probably not gonna go back to it. It has a bit of punch and power, but I think it's just a mixed down thing, and it's not the most unique thing out there either. It's okay. It's okay. I think that's a one-time listen for me, though. SISTO, 1,000 Voices. That ride hurts my ears. I have to say, SISTO's stuff for me has fallen down the ranks, at least when it comes to heavy rhythm. This doesn't sound like his usual venture into that. I'm picking up on the main bass reminds me of one of the Sudden Death Pike collabs off the compilations. He has some Moldo Nodes fill breaks in there. This track kind of has a lack of identity. I like the delay here. And the influence I pick up on this song, the way it works together is fine, don't get me wrong, but still, this is kind of missing the SISTO grittiness. And the snare is high end as well as those cymbals is too loud. The basses are definitely trying to sound heavier than they are. The sound design as a whole of this drop. Yeah, I'm not getting too much out of it. That tonality right there is sick. The final switch there kind of saved it. It's another okay-ish song, but yeah, not necessarily original to SISTO. Okay, Skxlvtor with terms and conditions. Bro's pretty hit or miss. I'm hoping for a hit. I don't know if I'm imagining it, but there seems to be a sense of like coherency and theme to this compilation, which automatically gives it a couple more points in my book. I'm sensing similarity in the intros, song progression, structure, even sound. Like all these have mostly been like heavy rhythm stuff. So I can get behind that. Yeah. I wouldn't mind to see another compilation being curated by Midnight himself. Just very ominous and gritty intros all around. Kind of a weird pumping effect here. Though I do like the build-up. It's too messy, unfortunately. It's much better than the Sudden Death remix, but yeah, the distortion is causing the sound design to become a little garbled. The gun hit is fine, and I do like the lasery sounds on top that help it out. But yeah, sometimes it's just thrown at you in a weird way. It definitely does sound like new Death Step, unique to Skxlvtor though, so yeah, I wouldn't say it's generic, not at all. Yeah, the distortion has this weird brittle. It makes the drops feel a little like, yeah, brittle. Nah, it's a mixed thing. It's basically it. I will say, consistently, Skxlvtor's lead sounds, mainly in his non-drops, I really enjoy. Corny fake out. Yeah, there's barely a sense of rhythm to this drop. It's not as good. I believe that drop was half the length of the first. I might be wrong. I don't quite remember. If it is, then it's a drawback to the song because 99% of the time I don't like it. And yeah, just too messy flow-wise, too messy mix-wise, unfortunately. It's also one of the lowlights so far. It could have ended there with some fade out maybe, but yeah, I just feel like the impact is lost because the flow doesn't know what it wants to do and falls apart towards that second drop, towards the end of it. All right, VEXUS Blitzed. Such an unnecessary tape stop there, bro. Okay, so heavier new rhythm thing. Okay, I guess I do like the distortion. More tape stop action that doesn't work. think the note placement on the sounds is a little lackluster. If he did a Achios type of thing, like on Derma Crush or say Hexed by Muerte, like something that's more eventful, like RP almost, I feel like this could have worked better. I'm glad that he's actually using the tape stop in a way that benefits the song here. It's better. Cool fill sound, of course. Funny Reese. It's a little better than the last song. Not one I'm too particularly fond of either, though, because of the formulaic delivery. Yeah, it's another meh one for me here. I think it got the job done, but like bare minimum. All right, Astaroth and Inaktiv with Bath Salts. Are there even riffs in the mix? Yeah, there are, but they're like weird. Kinda unique intro, I guess. I wish you actually heard guitars though.
It was amazing! It was so good!
There's that Astaroth glitchiness I enjoy. I like how experimental they're getting with the sound design, like spamming it and shit, the granular stuff, or at least what sounds like it. Yeah, it's noisy, but I think the syncopated kick there, the like hybrid trap pattern of the drums really helps out to make this song stand out a little more in the sea of rhythm Terran hybrids. Yeah, there are riffs there, but they're super filtered out. I don't know why. I do love the punkish, like 2000s energy that part gives off, though.
Fuck you, bitch! Put your middle finger up! Straight down to
Bring that sound back, though. The drawn outedness of it, the sub rolling off of the bottom of it. Okay. I was about to say I really do appreciate or enjoy the lack of outro, but the end just chop off the sound design there just to put in some haha funny shit, I don't think was the right move. Regardless, this one isn't too bad. It's not too bad. The chaotic nature of it, I think, is kind of cool. Yeah, super sporadic, but it has something to it that I kind of fuck with. And like I said, the drums, the drum pattern really did carry there as well. All right, that was not too bad. It's kind of decent. Steel by DVEIGHT. Now I'm excited. Whoa, what an intro. Let's just replay the whole thing. What the fuck? Damn, the clanky industrial percussion, the tonality there, as eerie as it is. And then the contrast here, bro. I fuck with that. Love the build-up drum. Back with the trusty double kick. I kind of fuck with that whoosh sound has no sub to it. That's kind of funny. It almost sounds like there should be sub there, but it puts emphasis on the sub bass under the neuro-y sound design there. Kind of a short drop.
The wheels is steel.
maybe a little too many drums here. I think he's even going, he's tripling it up. That might be a little too much. I like the kick being tripled up, but the snare, the 2 kicks before the snare, might be a little too try hard. The rest is sick though. It's another playlist ad.
The wheels of steel.
It's not even the sound design. It's incredible, don't get me wrong. But there's like these sparkly arps coming in. I love the pattering kick-ish bass there too. That keeps the rhythm in check. Wow. Fire second drop. Best thing on the comp. And it's the first thing since Fever Dream that's blown me away in the way that Fever Dream did without sounding like Fever Dream. This sounds like a different side to his more conceptual dubstep. Super good. Holy fuck. That sound design, just like it's deep and dusty and murky, bro. Whew. All right. Sang the last song, Thin Mints by XAEBOR. I'm glad that XAEBOR's still moving and shaking in dubstep since coming back. I think he never left, but people started really putting their eyes back on him after, I think, a couple of Disciple releases. Super duper OG. And he's put out some good songs since he at least caught my attention again around mid-late 2023. I think his Somewhere remix was super good, and some other ones. Okay. Okay, I was expecting more than Skxlvtor from him. It's a cut above 80% of Skxlvtor, though, because he comes from that, first off. And second off, the mix sounds super good. And from what it sounds like, the drums are pretty standout, too. I like that lone trap snare there. Perfect delay control. Good Square 4 song. Okay. Not sure if I'm gonna add it to the playlist just yet, but it's in contention. Did its thing, bro. I don't have much to say about it. Very solid for Square 4 standards. Yeah, I love how he put the zap in so sparsely, but every time it came in, I enjoyed it too. All right, final track, Mile 32 with Stormbird. Not sure if I'm gonna like it. We'll check it out. I like how this sounds like it's going on in the next door room. Now that's weird. Just no transition. It sounds like it's being played out of a room you're not in, and then the sound design all of a sudden is in your face. Too sudden. Okay, it's kind of generic rhythm. Nice sustain. What happened to the sound design there? Damn, Molder Nodes has really been popping for under a year, and people are already running with that fill trend. I like to hear it, but I just hope it doesn't get too played out. And maybe it's been done before in the past, but Molder Nodes does it in a certain way that I haven't heard come out of the trench space. Okay, at least the sub sounds really fucking cool. The fake out was not needed, but I like that thing there, that on top of the sub. It might be the sub itself. Why didn't he kick off the track with that sub bass? Yeah, I think it's a different sub bass he used there. Kind of an unceremonious ending, finishing out the comp with the most generic song. It has a couple of unique elements to it, the sustain bass, some of the atmosphere. Besides that, not really a fan. Muted my fucking mic. I actually just finished up the Midnight Tea compilation and realized that there's a STAYNS song on here that isn't on SoundCloud yet. So I'm going to check that out real quick, and then I'll be finished with the comp. This is funny. It sounds effortless, but a lot of STAYNS music does, for the right reasons. He's definitely one of those dudes that makes some of the most unique sounding trench. I love, hold on. He had remixed the Inaktiv song twice, and the VIP remix is super good. It's definitely one of the best Skxlvtor trench songs of the decade. And he just recently released apologies for the fucking random detour here. What was it called? Was it him or was it Sega? My fault. I think I'm mixing him up with Sega. Yeah, never mind. But his VIP remix of that Inaktiv song is super sick. I still think it's too simplistic for my taste, despite it being pretty good trench. Not the biggest fan. Funny sound, also kind of throwback. And the lack of sidechain works. It does. This melody is kind of bad, though. Yeah, now it works again. Weird key. The sound design does have really cool resonances from time to time, though. That, like, metallic sheen that a lot of Square 4 bases have. I respect the balls to put forth a sustain like that, but I've heard crazier sustains from him. That was okay. Far above average Square 4 song, like the XAEBOR one. I wouldn't revisit it too often though, and I'm probably not gonna save it either. But yeah, I guess it's a fine addition to the comp. Despite, I think, like I said, the XAEBOR and that one kind of being out of place in terms of being straight rhythm cuts. Regardless, yeah, it was fine. As for the comp though, it's decent, bro. This comp was not bad. And count how many good songs there were. I'll even count Thin Mints. 2, I'll say 3, 4, 6 out of 11 I genuinely enjoyed. It's not a bad ratio at all. Yeah. And like I said, it did have a nice theme to it too. Wasn't just random odds and ends, you know. Most of the shit you heard was, heavy rhythm. Some tear out influence in there as well, even though I wouldn't categorize any of these songs as fully being tear out. And I would say the outlier would be the last 2 songs and Steel, because it's so damn good. But outside of that, it followed through with a consistent theme running through it. Yeah, wasn't too bad, bro. Wasn't too bad. People are kind of shitting on this comp in the underground, so I thought it was going to be worse. But there's songs to take away from this compilation for sure. How many did I say? 4, I think. 1, 2, 3. I thought I saved 4. I did. One's at the very bottom. No, it's not. No, wait, 79. So I did save 4. Sledgehammer, Most Wanted, The Samurai, and Steel. Yeah. Okay. Let me know y'all thoughts of this compilation in the comment section. Let me know what was your favorites as well, least favorites, and most importantly, I'd love to hear from you guys. If you would like to see bigger artists put out compilations like these that aren't labels, but are just a motherfucker putting together a tight batch of tracks to showcase for their fan base and put people on. Let me know what y'all think about that. But I'm going to catch you on the next one. Take care and goodbye.